What's up, guys? Tough Thumbs here. It's gonna be a short one. I actually did take the day sort of off. Well, yeah, I did take the day off pretty much, except for some fun I had with my own knife. And get to that in a second. Uh, this is the Zero Tolerance 0400. You see it's black G10 with blue liners, or blue spacer material. It's de-autoed, so it's just a flipper now. So it's nice and solid. I'm going to be redoing this one. I'm not happy with it at all. Some of the construction just was terrible. So, way too thin. Didn't turn out the way I wanted to. I mean, it looks cool. It's a nice preview of what it's going to look like. It's a hell of a lot better than the aluminum on there. That's pretty cool. I like the way it's going to look. But right now it's just way too thin, and I don't like the hardware. And some of the spots just went through, and it's just, I don't know, it's sturdy, it's rock solid, which is surprising, but it's just too thin for me. And I'd rather, I don't like how far these bolts stick out. I gotta get something better on there. But I figured to show you guys a mistake. But whatever, I'm just gonna redo it, live and learn. This was an odd project. This knife was really strangely constructed, and just not really that fun. But now that the owner said I didn't have to make it auto, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier to just redo it real quick without having to deal with all the problems that came up and ultimately affected the scales to the point where I couldn't just keep it like this. So, but it's going to be cool. This is what the finished product's going to look like, pretty much, just a little bit nicer, and less little mistakes. Anyway, getting to this is awesome. This is like one of my favorite knives, but it's just not. It's just not the Anso 67, It's close, but it's just not there. So someone had emailed me, and they were wondering, they asked me a question, how can we make this thing look more like the Anso? So, I took out the thumb stud screw, and, it comes right out, and I noticed that, there's an okay hole there, and, I noticed that this thumb stud has little steps on it, so pretty much I was thinking maybe I'll make the hole bigger, because if I mess it up, these steps, I can still put this thumb stud on and nobody will even see it. But I took it a step farther and I said screw it, and there you go. This is one of my favorite knives. This now is like my favorite knife. I mean, this just looks so freaking cool. I put the little thumb notch, or the little little finger notch. It opens perfect. I mean, it's just, I had such a subtle change, made this thing just feel cooler and just look so much cooler. I mean, it looks just like the custom, well, not just like it, the hole's a little smaller. I could have made it bigger, but I got to the biggest, this steel seemed to not react well to drill bits, from titanium to cobalt. So what I did was I used mainly, hold on a sec. Let me see, I got something. Like, not this exact one, but the diamond plated, or crusted, bits. But what I did was the hole on this, I suggest guys don't try this just right off the bat. There's some things you need to know if you're gonna do this. First off, you may ruin a almost $200 knife, but the hole, the thumb stud, is a good starting point, but it's way up here, like towards the top. And if you start there, you're gonna go through here and it's gonna be so thin, or you're just gonna go right through it. So what I had to do is basically clamp down the blade, got a Dremel, very small bit, well, not a very small bit, but something about like to fit in the hole, and I basically Dremeled, which actually wasn't too hard with the steel. I Dremeled a straight line basically from this hole down to here, and then just made a little larger right here, just slowly, but keeping water on it and everything, and eventually I could drill through it. And I just finished it off with some larger sanding bits, and it's nice and shiny and polished inside there. Did have a slight discoloration there. I was a little stupid for a second. Kind of was just forcing it. I don't know. But, if I did someone else's, it would definitely be taking a lot more being a lot more careful. Sometimes it like, just gets really sticky. Rarely. But you know, you can spider drop it and all that shit now. And that's, you know, flip it, you know, it just feels so much better. Jesus. Yeah, this thing's sticking like a mother right now. So yeah, you can see it just looks so much cooler. That's my opinion. I mean, this is the closest I've ever had to a real Anso. And with this hole, just another step. And you know, the hole is just so cool. But, you know, I can do this on certain knives, guys. I mean, I'm willing to do it. The deal is, you are taking a chance on me, and I like to think I'm a pretty precise guy. I like to make, you know, sometimes I have the occasional mistake. Like I've had a few people say, "Oh, there's a, you know, extra pocket clip screw hole," which tends to happen once in a while. I just think of it as redo perfect scales for one small microscopic hole, or you know, just whatever. I mean, I wouldn't give a crap. I mean, yeah, I can understand now. I'm very anal about it, and it's totally understandable. If anything like that ever happens, guys, just feel free to send it back. I can fill it. I have ways of filling those holes, and where you will never see them at all. But sometimes, occasionally, it slips past me before I ship it. So, no biggie. It's just one of the most common things that happens on occasion. So, but yeah, this was really cool, guys. Just really cool. I saw a picture of a Sabenza Insigno with a spider hole in it last night, and I was just like, you know what? If they can do that to a Sabenza, yeah, with no hole, I gotta give this a shot. And whoever it was, I can't find her email. Whoever emailed me about doing this, dude, it's totally fucking sweet, man. And I will do it for you. Don't know what I would charge, but it's probably a boring video for you guys. But I am loving this thing. Like, it's not pimped at all, but I think this thing is just so cool now. I mean, it looks so much better with the hole instead of this like odd looking, just kind of boring looking like that. You know, it was a little bit disappointing, but now it's just really sexy. But see if I can compare with the spider hole. It's not quite the same. It's about, you know, like the police models are a little smaller. It's like that. I can get it bigger. I just need to get a better, more larger tools for the job, larger diamond bits, because they don't get too big. They're more for fine tasks. But thanks for watching, guys. Just wanted to show you guys this. And tomorrow's my girlfriend's birthday, so I'll be hiking in the morning, shopping in the afternoon, dinner, movie, all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys on Friday. Later.